What's good? What's good? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's RFG back at it today. And I just want everybody to know that I've been gone for a while. I've been dealing with a lot of demon spirits, a lot of demonic energy going around in my city, as well as this country and the rest of the world. Um, Now it's very obvious, okay, what's going on around us. From what I hear, there's been a lot of people taking knees, taking knees, okay, in front of the flag all over the country, in front of the United States flag all over the country. All these people are taking knees. Everybody is taking a knee. This star player is taking a knee. This backup is taking a knee. Ray Lewis got down and takes a knee. Everybody's taking a knee because they're taking the knee because they're going to do away with the United States flag, ladies and gentlemen. Your United States flag is going to be no more. Okay? It's going to be no more. They're getting people ready for the New World Order flag, which is the District of Columbia flag. Period. And you're going to have three heads of the new District of Columbia. The new District of Columbia is going to be the goddamn New World Order. Three stars on the District of Columbia flag. You got three heads of this beast. Okay? Three major heads of this beast. One of them is going to be the District of Columbia. The other one's going to be the British monarchy. And the other one is going to be the Vatican. Okay? So you got a religious branch, a religious ruler, the ruler over one world religion. You got the ruler over the world's money system, which is going to be your British monarchy. And then you have your military ruler who rules the military power all over the world. And that is Washington, D.C. There you go. You're going to be worshiping three goddamn stars, three major heads of the goddamn New World Order beast. And if you look up your District of Columbia flag, that is going to be your New World Order flag that you're going to have to pledge allegiance to. This is why that this taking the knee, this whole taking the knee, it's a goddamn ritual and a psyop. It's a goddamn ritual and a psyop. They took what Kaepernick did, and now they're going to put their bullshit satanic New World Order twist on it. And what they're doing is they're getting everybody used to not supporting the United States flag anymore. But I'm not saying that people should be supporting it. They shouldn't. Okay? They shouldn't. What I'm saying is that this situation that's going on in the NFL and around the country, it is being used as a psyop, a psychological operation, to draw people away of all colors, to take people of all colors and to draw them away from the United States flag, because they're going to be worshiping and supporting and pledging allegiance to the motherfucking New World Order flag, the District of Columbia flag. And you better believe these rappers and entertainers and athletes that already took their Freemasonic oaths, they're going to be promoting the support of the District of Columbia flag. Okay? So you want to know why that person's taking a knee, why this is taking a knee, why everybody's taking a motherfucking knee? Because everybody is taking the paycheck from the goddamn beast. That's why. Okay? They're taking a paycheck from the beast to do all of these knees. So everybody across the country, okay, will now accept their new master, which is going to be the goddamn beast. Oh, and speaking of worshiping the beast, We just passed September 23rd, September 23rd, 2017. Now, if you look at Revelations 12 in your King James Good Book, it says that I saw a wonder in heaven, okay? And it was a virgin who was clothed with the sun. That really means the sun was near her ear, okay? Symbolizing a shining earring, a shining ear ornament. And it said that she had a crown, a great crown on her head, okay? And it made reference to 12 points. That is 8 stars of the Leo constellation with 4 other planets. Okay? Wore as a crown, the Virgin with the crown, the Virgo, the constellation Virgo with Leo on top of its head. And then Jupiter went in retrograde motion, okay, out of her womb area. And the moon was under her feet. Okay? This image of the constellations, this event, okay, this astrological event only takes place approximately every 7,000 years, ladies and gentlemen. And another thing that is very interesting about that is this 7,000 year occurrence is in direct correlation with all of the pole shifts on this planet. And the astrological body that causes the pole shifts on this planet is what we know as Nibiru, okay? It's what we know as the dwarf star, the red star, Nibiru. When it comes near Earth's orbit, that is in between every 7 and 13,000 years, Nibiru makes its orbit back. Now, if you do your research, there is not one, but there is 2 Egyptian Kemetic sun gods. There is 2 Egyptian Kemetic sun gods. There's Ra and then there's Horus. Horus is the sun, okay, when we see its image go across the horizon. When the earth spins and the image of the sun, its image goes across the horizon. That's the Horus. That's the sun that we see every day. Okay? That we see its image go across the horizon. That's Horus. Now, when we look at Ra, Ra is Nibiru. Okay? Ra is the second sun. Ra is wormwood. What they made reference to wormwood in the Good Book, in King James, in the Bible. That is Ra, because Ra is a red hot star, okay? And it makes its way in between Earth and Mars orbit every 7 to 13,000 years, okay? And every single time that Revelation 12 is played out every 7,000 years, okay, every 7 to 13,000 years, that's making reference to Ra coming back and wreaking havoc, okay, on planet Earth. And a lot of people just don't understand it. They don't understand how to see the signs. They don't understand. They just don't get it. They just don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. Revelations 12 in your Good Book, okay, is in direct correlation to the second sun making its way back in between Earth and Mars's orbit. And when it does this, the magnetism of Ra is going to cause a rapture-like event. Ra is going to be responsible for a rapture-like event. Okay? So when one of the poles of Ra pulls on one of the poles of Earth, that's going to cause Earth to turn upside down, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to cause massive flooding, massive earthquakes all over the world. I I know you guys have already heard about the earthquakes in Mexico. I know you've heard about the goddamn earthquake in Idaho. I know you heard about the goddamn daily earthquakes in Japan. Okay, it's all over the goddamn world. And what I will say is the only fake earthquakes are the earthquakes that take place near the coastline. Okay? Because all the government has to do is drop an underwater nuclear weapon, and there goes your coastline earthquake. The earthquakes that take place in the center of the landmass are natural and are taking place because something is coming near Earth's orbit. Something is coming near Earth's orbit. Okay? That is the vibration. That earthquake is the vibration, is only the vibration of what's coming near Earth's orbit. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? We are literally going to witness certain continents split apart. We're going to witness certain land masses go underwater. Then we're going to witness the old land, the old continents that sunk, they're going to be risen again. It says in Revelation 13, what's first shall be last, and what's last shall be first. Who leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Uh-oh. That means that there's a certain group on the planet that enslaved all of humanity, no matter what skin color. Okay? The Zionist Jews enslaved all of goddamn humanity, and they know their time is up. So they're going to go underground in their underground military bases to try to escape Ra, to try to escape Nibiru. And it's not going to work, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason that the global elites built the underground military bases to begin with was because in 1983, when those astronomers launched the goddamn rocket, okay, with the telescope in outside of Earth's orbit, they viewed Nibiru coming near Pluto's orbit. Right there in 1983, they calculated the distance and the speed of Nibiru and came to the conclusion that it was going to make impact, okay, come close enough to Earth where it might make impact in a 36-year span. So 36 years from 1983 is goddamn 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So right now, what we are experiencing are the asteroids and the magnetism of Ra causing a lot of chaos with Earth's magnetic field, with the weather on the Earth, and with these earthquakes. HAARP, ladies and gentlemen, HAARP cannot create a goddamn storm. HAARP can make the storm stronger, and HAARP can guide the storm in the direction that they want it. But they cannot create a goddamn storm, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So these storms, most of these storms and these earthquakes that are coming from these center land masses away from the coastline, they're coming from Nibiru's orbit. Okay? Ra, the second sun god, coming back and getting ready to wreak havoc on the planet. And I spoke about this for over 2 years now. I've been speaking about this. Okay? It's time for people to start waking up and start recognizing the signs. Okay? Because we don't have a lot of time, ladies and gentlemen. September 23rd was Revelations 12 day. The sun was supposed to be sending healing energy on the planet. See, because Horus and Ra work together. We live in a binary star system, just like what the Dogon, okay, just like what the Dogon told us. We live in a binary star system. So Horus and Ra are brothers. They have to work together. And they do. Horus was supposed to be sending healing energy on this planet to upgrade our DNA. To upgrade our DNA. And what does the goddamn beast do? Okay, the beast counteracts that with cold weather on the fucking planet. So there's a CERN machine. There's a CERN machine in inner Earth that's making the inner sun weaker, that makes the inner sun weaker. And it's the inner sun that powers the outer sun, which is Horus. So when the inner sun becomes weaker, the outer sun Horus becomes weaker, and it causes cold weather across the planet. That is the mission of CERN. That is one of the missions of CERN, is to try to make the sun weaker, because these goddamn cave beasts on the planet cannot take the heat coming from Horus that's really sending healing energy. The original name of Horus was Helios. Helios is supposed to be a healer, sending healing energy on the planet. And CERN, the beasts at CERN, tried to counteract that by weakening the inner sun, thereby weakening the outer sun. So they can have cold weather on the planet, but guess what? It didn't even work, ladies and gentlemen. All it did was just flip the temperature grid on the planet. In areas where it's supposed to be hot in America, it's cold. Areas where it's supposed to be cold in America, it's hot. All it did was flip the temperature grid. So these bastards are trying to outdo nature, trying to outdo Horus, trying to outdo Ra, and it's not going to work. It's going to get to a point where the flesh and the skin and the flesh on their skin is going to be burnt off crispy. It's going to be burnt off because you're going to be experiencing 120 degree to 130 degree weather on the planet. And that's going to be the, the new norm. The Horus is growing. The sun is growing. And then we have Ra coming back. They're done. They're done. And the beast knows its time is up. Okay? So that's what Revelation 12, September 23rd was all about. The sun is getting ready to heat up. So these beasts have to counteract that with their CERN machine, and they have to depopulate a lot of melanated people on the planet, ladies and gentlemen, so they can maintain their bullshit New World Order society. Okay? And if the sun keeps growing, they're going to have to take that underground in inner Earth, where you have all of your goddamn draconian archons, reptilian humanoids, just like you saw in the goddamn movie It. The goddamn clowns. Your government is ran by clowns that don't want you to get to serious. They don't want you to get too serious. Let me repeat. The clowns that are goddamn archon demons, okay? They're nothing but spiritual archon demons that torture innocent souls like children. And they want to stop you. The clowns want to stop you from getting too serious. From getting too serious. The clowns, okay, at the parties and the carnivals and goddamn bullshit festivals and the goddamn circus, they don't want you to get too serious. Too serious. They don't want your mood to be too serious. So the clowns in this society we live in that run politics, that run politricks, the fucking clowns, the archons, they don't want you to get too serious, because their society is a fucking joke, a fucking rigged joke. It's a circus. It's a fucking satanic carnival that they got taking place, and it's all rigged through a goddamn number code. There goes your matrix. And they want to keep you trapped in that. They don't want you to get serious and detach so you can get to serious. Okay? It's all coded out. It's all mapped out. This is all mapped out, ladies and gentlemen. And only the people with serious souls, who are serious about getting their soul right, about getting right with the Creator, about detaching themselves from this bullshit beast system, only the serious people make it to the fifth dimension with Osiris, with Asar. But a lot of people ain't gonna get it. A lot of people aren't gonna understand that their Bible is an astrological book. Your Bible is an astrological book that the Greeks took, okay, out of Kemet and altered it, okay, so melanated people could stay subservient to their rulership, to Greek rulership. But it was 85% an astrological book based off of Kemetic knowledge of the cosmos. And when they talk about the shit that goes on in Revelations, that's the beast government in this world trying to counteract what our ancestors are doing in the cosmos. Okay? And like I said, CERN is a machine that opens artificial portals, artificial black holes, to bring demon spirits onto this planet, also to weaken the inner sun. Now, this is gonna blow your mind. We are really heated by the inner sun. This is proof. We can go as far as we want in the atmosphere, but guess what? It's only going to get colder. It's only going to get colder. So wait a second. If it's the outer sun that heats the planet, and I keep going up in the atmosphere, I should be getting hotter because I'm going closer and closer to the outer sun. But that's not the case. When we go up and up and up and up and up, the further we go up, the goddamn colder it gets. So the real sun that's heating the planet is the inner sun, ladies and gentlemen. And Horus, okay, which is the outer sun, that is a reflection. That is a major reflection of the inner sun, of the Earth's inner sun. Okay? Horus is a reflection of all of the other planets' inner suns. Okay? As within, so without. That's a little secret for you guys to know. You see what I'm saying right there. So, with that being said, I want everybody to know and understand that when they say we're in the last days, you need to stop with the fear bullshit, okay? They're really saying this is the end of the Caucasoids' rule on the planet. Period. It's the end of the Caucasoid Empire on the planet. They know their time is up. They know Horus is growing bigger. They know the second son, Ra, is coming back, and they're going to be done away with. They're going to be subject to human spontaneous combustion, and they're trying to depopulate the melanated civilization, okay, through nuclear warfare, and through a weaponized virus, a megavirus that is spread through the Earth's water system, okay? That is how they plan to depopulate society across the world. And, you know, they're doing this because it's the end of their rule. It's the end of their rulership. Okay? They already know about this. This is prophecy. This was also on Kemetic walls because the Greeks had to get the information from somewhere. Okay? That's why Alexandria was built. Okay? The Bible was originally a Kemetic book known as the Book of Life and the Book of the Dead. Okay? When you bind those two books together, you get the Bible, B-I, two separate books coming together. The Egyptian Book of Life and the Egyptian Book of the Dead coming together as one. Okay? But the Bible that most people get today is a counterfeit version of the Bible. Okay? Very, very profound information. Very important. I'm going to be putting out a lot of new material in the very near future. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, me and Sebi's grandson, Philip, we're going to be putting out a DVD basically decoding the subliminal messages in video games, Okay, so we're going to be using those funds to try to get people free and try to get people their Moorish citizenship back, to get out of the beast system. Okay, to get out of this beast system. Okay, Philip Sebi already has land in Oregon. He has land in Oregon. I'm getting mine in South America. Okay, so we're already there. We're already a step ahead of the beast. I appreciate everyone who supports RFG and Atlantean movement. Like, subscribe, share this video. It's The Chosen One, man. I'm out.